Hey, what's going on YouTube? Thank you for coming back to another episode of Scattered Brilliancy. My name is Travis and I'm here for a different kind of video. Now let me preface by saying that I know that this is a touchy subject and I know that there are at least two things that you can't really talk about on YouTube without people deeming you as a hater or racist or sexist or whatever. And race is one topic that is just you can't really talk about without people thinking terrible of you, terribly rather, and sexuality is the other thing that are two of the most controversial topics. So I want to just preface and say that this is in no way intended to be judgment on anybody's lifestyle. And I think even saying the word lifestyle is offensive. This is no way to be to pass judgment on anybody's sexual identity, orientation, none of that. This is just talk about what's going on in my city. So yesterday, Charlotte City Council passed a law that deals with the LGBT community and their rights as far as businesses here within Charlotte. Now, I'm going to read you what will take effect on April 1st, and then I'm going to talk about something else in the ordinance that a lot of people were not happy about and are not happy about because, like I said, it has been passed. So it was voted 7-4 in favor of this. And I don't know if it has a certain name. Let me look really quick because I have the article pulled up right now, but I don't think this has a certain name. But these are the things that this ordinance affects. So it's public accommodations for number one. It says businesses and other public accommodations that serve the public are prohibited from discriminating based on any protected characteristic. That's one. Two, passenger vehicles for hire, taxi cab and limousine companies and drivers may not refuse to transport any person on the basis of any protected characteristic. And three, commercial non-discrimination. Businesses that contract with the city may not discriminate against their vendors, suppliers, subcontractors, or commercial customers on the basis of any protected characteristics. Pretty much, and you can all correct me if I'm wrong, it's pretty much saying that I'm a taxi driver. I can't tell you no, I'm not going to provide you service because of your identity. You can't really tell somebody is gay, but transgender people, you sometimes got an idea, but it's just saying you can't do that based on somebody's appearance, sexual identity, any of that. On that end, I totally understand it. We all don't agree on, everything, but everybody deserves, to live their life the way that they want to live. Who are me to judge? Shout out to Chad Caldwell. But, it's not my place to tell somebody that they're right. It's not my place to tell somebody that they're wrong or that what they're doing is, not okay. That's not for me. That is for God to make that judgment call whenever that time comes for you. So I get it. They want their rights. Cool. I ain't got nothing against that. This is not what this video is about. The video more so is about something within the ordinance because it's not on the web. It's not on this particular article that I'm reading from WSOC TV. But there's a part, I guess, within the ordinance that now allows people to use the restroom of the gender that they identify with. I think I said that right. So now, if I'm a transgendered male, then I am now allowed, come April 1st, to use the male public restroom. If I'm a transgender female, come April 1st, I'm now allowed to use the women's restroom. And this has people up in arms. And it has people up in arms for various reasons. And, and I get it. And honestly, it's all confusing to me because this is a world that I'm not really familiar with, and it is a world of things that I don't really understand. And I don't have to understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me, but it doesn't have to. As far as my family and my friends, I only have one family member that is gay, openly gay, and he is engaged to a transgendered woman. Aside from them, I don't know anybody else, family or friends, who are in the LGBT community. So, I'm not even around them. I've only met her once. So I'm not really around the community. So I wanted to make the video to kind of put my thoughts out there and then to get a discussion going, even though I know if this video gets the kind of views that that my other race video got or is getting, I know the comments are just going to be really disrespectful. But I do want to have a healthy conversation about it and just to find out what my subscribers think. I think that this, honestly, I think that this affects women more than it affects men. Because, for me, when I go into a public restroom, I go to the urinal, do my thing, and then I go on about my day. Whereas for women, I think that they would be more alarmed to see a 6'5" masculine looking woman enter the bathroom. And let me say, if I use the wrong term, or if I use a term that's offensive, go ahead and forgive me now, because I'm not well versed in any of this. Because there's transgender, there's like cisgender, cisgender, and I don't know what the crap that means. So I don't know. But one of the complaints that a lot of people have is children, and having to, I guess, have those conversations before you really want to. Because if I'm a woman and I'm in the restroom with my daughter, and a person comes in who's clearly born a man, and you can tell that it's a man, but they have on women clothes, and I have to explain to my daughter why he's in or she's in the restroom, like that. That's one of the big things. And then the other thing that I've seen a lot of is child predators and all of that kind of stuff. But what I did read in the article is that while the whole predator thing is a concern for some people, the article stated that laws as far as indecent exposure and all of that still stand. So on one hand, if a person comes in and flashes their dingling at the women in the restroom, they can still be charged for that. Because, I guess people are looking at this, and my words are all over the place because I'm trying to be so careful, because I'm really not trying to offend anybody. And I'm not even going to make this a comical video. I think people are concerned because now, if I'm a pervert, I can now say I identify with women, and I can put on my wig and my heels and everything, and I can go use women's restroom and just be that much more perverted, and it's legal now. Whereas as it stands right now, February 23rd, a man cannot walk into a female restroom, but come that time, April 1st, it'll be allowed. And so it makes me wonder, how does that work? Are there stipulations on how you have to look? Like, does the man have to have on a wig? Does he have to have on heels? Or can I walk in there bald headed with a beard and say I identify as a woman and use the female restroom? That's the part that all confuses me. The other part that I thought about that's gonna be interesting, that I don't have to worry about any of this, because like I said, I go in the bathroom, I do what I gotta do, is locker rooms at gyms and stuff. So that means that if I'm a woman who looks manly, those women that look like dudes but still have like breasts and everything, dudes walk around with their shirts off in the locker room. So now is a woman gonna be allowed to just walk in just all over the place with the Caesar cut in the men's locker room? And is a man now going to be in a female locker room? And I don't know, y'all. This is all, I ain't that old. But I think about what I knew as far as life 10 years ago. Then I think about what it is right now. Then I think about 10 years from now, and I'm really I ain't concerned, but I'm concerned, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm just wondering, where are we going? Because, never mind, I'm not going to say that. Whew. I almost pissed a lot of y'all off just now. I caught myself. Good for me. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, and if your city that you live in is doing this, and if you're from Charlotte, how you feel about it. Because it's different. Like I said, everybody deserves the right to be comfortable, I guess. But I guess in a sense, to make one group comfortable, you have to make the other group uncomfortable. But you have one group that's comfortable right now, but another group that's uncomfortable. Is it possible for us all to coexist within our gender identities and our sexual orientation and preferences and all? I don't think it's possible for us all to successfully coexist in all of that. I don't. And I don't think that maybe in like 50 years, maybe. But right now in 2016, this is about to be interesting here in Charlotte. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Try to keep it respectful in the comments, you know. I ain't trying to block anybody, but try to keep it respectful. Just let me know how you feel about it, you know, and let me know if you're a male or a female, and if you're heterosexual, homosexual, bisexual, transgendered. How does it make you feel? I mean, you know, just leave all of that down in the comments. Share, rate, and comment on this video, and let's start a healthy dialogue. Again, my name is Travis. This is Scattered Brilliancy, and I'll probably be seeing y'all tomorrow or the day after tomorrow for my Married at First Sight review. Y'all have a great rest of the day, and I'll be talking to y'all soon. Peace.